everyone, this is Atin. I'm back with another video. It's Friday and I'm back with a Visa Fridays update. Recently, we got an update from the head of the consulate on the operation status of US Embassy and Consulate India for the next 6 months in terms of slots availability and visa priorities. And also they announced that they will be able to open more number of slots for Dropbox B1, B2 and a few other non-immigrant visa category by end of November or early of December. And we are in early of December. So are the slots been opened already? Is there any update for fresh B1, B2? And the most important visa category right now is for students. And students are finding it really hard and challenging for get the slots. So if they are not able to get the slots, is there any other way that they'll be able to get their stamping done before their college start date? And is there any update on 221G? There are a lot of people who are asking on whether they can get the slots booked by agents. Is it legal or illegal? What is the take on it? And few more questions were asked on a H1B, L visa category and a few other visa categories as well. So let's get into the video for more updates on this topic. First, let's see students visa category because they are the ones who need to get their stamping done within this month so that they'll be able to join their college in early Jan. And when it comes to slots availability, though the consulate is continuously mentioning that students are on top priority, but still the demand is huge and students are really finding it hard and challenging to get a slot. And moreover, consulate is continuously mentioning another point, which is there would be significant appointment wait times for most of the non-immigrant visa category, which includes student visa as well. So, though they have mentioned that there will be a lot of appointments which will be added or which will be available December month, still there is a demand. So, if in case you are not able to get your slots, then you can expedite your request. And we have already made a video on how to expedite the request. But still on a simpler note, for you to raise an emergency request, you have to have a normal appointment scheduled. And the consulate have given an option for the applicants to choose or schedule an appointment late next year, which means you'll be able to get the appointments in any time next year around like October 2022 or November 2022. So at the end, you have to have a regular appointment in hand. So those placeholder appointments are added twice a week. After getting your regular appointment schedule, then your emergency request tab will be enabled. Furthermore, you will be able to raise the emergency request. But while raising an emergency request, make sure to give the reasons correctly, and when you are a student, make sure to attach the I-20 along with your emergency request. So that would be the strong reason for you to get the approval soon. Another scenario for student is there are students who have already done with the interview but still waiting for a month to get their passports in hand. And for that, the consulate have answered that yes, most of the people are able to get their passport in hand within few business days. But there are few cases which goes to administrative processing, but it is not specific. It actually differs from case by case. So if in case, if you see your status is still in administrative processing, then try reaching out to the consulate and then you'll be able to get your status or you'll be able to know what is the reason behind it. So if you're a student who is still waiting to get the slots, don't worry, you'll be able to get one in coming days or you have the option to expedite your request. So you please keep checking so you'll be able to get one soon. The next visa category is B1, B2. More number of people are waiting for the update on B1, B2 because they have been waiting for several months for the slots to be opened. And there are few people who are able to book their slots in the early Jan or Feb of 2022. But then those appointments have already got cancelled. And the reason that the consulate have given is those appointments were meant to be the placeholders for emergency appointment. So those appointments have got cancelled. And whether you'll be able to book those slots again for Jan or Feb of 2022 and other slots have already been open for B1, B2. For that, the consulate have answered that those appointment which has been cancelled in the early of Jan or Feb of 2022 cannot be rebooked again because those are meant to be placeholder appointments for emergency requests, and you cannot rebook those appointments right now because the slots for renewal B1, B2 is not yet opened. Though they have updated that they are going to open the slots for B1, B2 Dropbox by end of November or early of December, but still they didn't open the slots till now. So that is an important update for us. And when it comes to fresh B1, B2, the slots are not to be opened, or which is not even in the priority for them to open in coming days. So we have to wait for the next update for fresh B1, B2. And one more point is there would be significant wait times in almost all visa category, and it includes B1, B2 as well. Actually, there were a lot of questions asked for B1, B2 because the expectations are high. But the reason for not opening the slots for B1, B2, be it like Dropbox or for fresh B1, B2, they are giving a reason as limited staff's availability and local conditions. And they are mentioning a point that they cannot accommodate large volume of people in the waiting room. But this is not the first time that they are giving this reason. They are mentioning it whenever they are giving an update on the visa slots availability. The conclusion is the slots for B1, B2 is not yet opened either for Dropbox or for fresh B1, B2. So we can expect the appointments to be opened in coming days, but keep in mind that the demand is going to be extremely high. So if you are not able to grab one, don't think that it is not yet open, but still I will also give an update whenever they open the slots. The next visa category is H and L. Many questions have been raised on H and L whether the slots for Dropbox and in-person interview is opened or not. For that, the consulate have answered that the slots for H and L visa category, including their dependents like a H4 or L2, they are opened every single week whenever the conditions allow. And the demand is huge, so it gets filled up quickly. When it comes to demand for the visa slot, it was very high even before lifting the travel ban. But then at that time, the demand was within the people who were in India. But after lifting the travel ban, the demand was huge. There are a lot of people who planned to travel to India after lifting the travel ban, and even now they are trying, who are in US as well as in India. So obviously the demand is extremely high right now. So that is where few are not able to get the slots. So if you are one among the applicant who are not able to get the slot, please check continuously so that you will be able to grab one soon. And we have been getting an update from our viewers also that they are able to get the slots recently. So don't lose hope, you can still try and you'll be able to get one soon. Another question raised for L visa category is whether the slots are available for L visa category in Chennai consulate or not, and add on to it whether they'll be able to raise an emergency request or not. And for that, the consulate have answered that appointments for L blanket petition will be available exclusively in US consulate in Chennai, but you can also try in other consulate because the slots are available in almost all the consulates, be it like a H or L or even their dependents like H4 or L2. So you can keep trying so that you'll be able to get one. And when it comes to emergency request, consulate is honoring all emergency requests, be it like any visa category. So even if you're a L visa category or H visa category, if you have some emergency reason, then you can raise an emergency request. And one more point to be noted is you can make an emergency request 3 times on any given appointment. Though you can again raise an emergency request in spite of your rejection, still make use of the second chance, because when you are giving the same reason again and again, possibility or chances of approval is very less. So when you are raising it again, make sure to give the justified reason so that you get your approval done. The next question is on 221G. When will the applicants receive email from the consulate who have been refused under 221G due to the proclamation PP 10199? And for that, the consulate have answered that they will send an email very soon to the applicants who have received 221G due to the proclamation PP 10199 with an instructions in the email. So please wait for the email from the consulate. And they also added a point that the instructions and the timeline may vary from consulate to consulate based on the capacity. So please wait for an email for further instructions that you have to follow. And when it comes to Mumbai Consulate, we have already given an update that many applicants have already received an email and they have gone to the next step and got their stamping done. And when it comes to Delhi Consulate, there were a lot of questions raised by the applicants who have received 221G from Delhi Consulate. I think many of our viewers have asked the same question, and for that the consulate have replied that they have already sent email to almost all the applicants who have received 221G due to the proclamation PP 10199 in Delhi Consulate. If you have received 221G solely due to the proclamation PP 10199 in Delhi Consulate, then you can drop your passport off at the VSC for processing. Next is a very important question that many people were asking, whether booking a slot via agent is legal or illegal. Is it good or bad? And for that, the consulate have answered that getting a slot or scheduling a slot via agent is not illegal. But then the agents are not going to have a different website or different process to get the slots. At the end, everyone has to get the slots only through one particular official website. And agents are not doing any different process to get a slot. So if you are trying to book an appointment when the slots are available, then it is as easy as how the agents are doing it. So it is better for any individual to try getting a slots by themselves to save money as well as keeping their information safe. Add on to it, consulate also mentioned that they completely discouraging the applicants to book their slots via agents, because one way it is confusing, other way it is adding cost to the visa process. And this is the update that they have given today. But then previously, when it comes to agents, they have mentioned that there are fraud agents as well as agents who are able to book the slots and get the money. So sometimes you might end up in reaching out to the fraud agents. So be aware of the fraud agents, but it's always better to book the slot by yourself, trying it again and again. Next is immigrant visa category, be it F2A or CR1, IR1. The only update that the consulate is giving is if you are documentarily qualified but still didn't receive any update from the consulate, then reach out to National Visa Center NVC, where you can raise your query and you will be able to get your queries answered, so that you will be able to know the status or they will schedule an appointment. And moreover, with the update that has been given by the head of the consulate, recently they are trying to clear the backlogs of almost all immigrant visa, and the Mumbai Consulate is working on it. The next question is on Dropbox eligibility. In the early March of 2021, there was a policy announced on Dropbox eligibility for 48 months expiry. And they have mentioned that this policy is effective till 31st December of 2021. And we are almost nearing the expiry date. But this date has not been mentioned in travel docs, but the validity date has been mentioned in Department of State website. So we cannot consider that it is not mentioned in travel docs, so it is not having a expiry date. So we have to wait for an update on this Dropbox eligibility of 48 months from Department of State, whether they are going to extend it or not. But the same question has been asked in today's Visa Friday questions, and the consulate have answered that even they are waiting for the next announcement or next update, wherein they will update the travel docs for us to go through the updates. So these are the updates that we have for today, and all the information that has been shared in this video, the update that has been shared by the consulate. So hope this was helpful and gives an update on the current situation. So if you are asking me what about the R visa or C1D or J and M visa category, please understand that though the questions were raised on such category, the consulate didn't give any specific update. But if I happen to get some update on R or C1D, then surely I will share it with you. And when it comes to J and M visa category, usually consulate tells that whenever an update that is shared for students, it includes J visa and M as well. So we can consider the update which has been given for student, it includes F, J and M. Hope this information was helpful. Please stay tuned with Purnarthi Vlog for more and more updates on embassy, immigration, travel and vlogs. Stay healthy, stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.